Hi, I'm David Wandel for Active Data Exchange. Here's how to add an event to your Active Data calendar. The heart of the Active Data calendar is the event. Most often, an event is something associated with a date. It might be a meeting or a seminar or a concert like this one. You place events into your calendar by adding them. So let's add an event to this calendar. On my calendar's home page, I'll click Submit Events. If you don't see a Submit Events link on your home page, talk to your calendar administrator. You may need to get permissions. I enter my login ID and password, and then click Submit, and I'm in. The calendar starts me on the Events tab. Next, I click Add beside Events. On this main information page, the items marked with a star are required, like event name and department. Some items you can select from a list, or by clicking a box. By the way, what you actually see on most of these pages depends on how your calendar is configured, any optional modules installed like Private Calendar, and also on some of what you've already selected for the event. For example, if this calendar did not include the Resource module, this Resources button and the Request Resources tab wouldn't be there. The Publish on Selected Calendars drop-down list, however, does appear because I have permissions to add events to the private calendar. That means when I add an event, I have to say which calendar it goes on. So, for our event, I'll paste in an event name just to save a little time. And this event is being sponsored by the Cultural Curiosities Department. This event goes on the public calendar. A category of culture and subcategory of sport seems appropriate. And let's highlight this event on the calendar. Now I'll paste in a quick description of this contest and apply a bit of HTML formatting. We'll also tell the calendar the event's date. Let's pick a nice Friday night and a start time of 5 p.m. and say that it lasts for 2 hours. Now, at this point, we actually have a complete event. We could now preview it, and if everything looks right, publish by choosing Release and clicking Finish. This might actually be appropriate if, for example, we said in the description that the event is being held in a common area like maybe a local park, and everyone's invited. In practice, most events are a bit more formal than that. By the way, if you ever click Preview, but you don't see the preview page, look on the current page for an error to correct. It will show in red. Correct the error and try clicking Preview again. Let's click Details and Registration. Here we can enter optional additional details like who to contact with questions and some other general information. We can also turn on registration for attendees if we want to, though for now we will leave this event as open, that is, no registration required. Clicking Preview again, we see that our contact information has now been added. If we added other information on that page, we'd see that here too. We can keep making changes and confirming them like this by coming back to the Preview page each time to see the results. Next, let's choose a suitable place to hold our event. Here's the Scheduling and Facilities tab. The Select Event Dates to Find Available Facilities option tells the calendar that we need a place to hold our event. The current schedule shows the date and time we already entered. Now we'll do a facility search to see whether the nearby farmhouse's big kitchen is available for us. I'll open the farm's name by clicking this plus sign, then do the same for the farmhouse, select Kitchen, and click Search. Looking under the available rooms, we have a match. That means that room is available for the date and time of our event. So I'll select that. We could give setup and teardown times if we wanted to, along with the number of setups and any special notes. For now, we'll skip that. Clicking Save connects the room I selected to our event. We see the kitchen is now listed under Scheduled Facility Bookings as being reserved for us, so we're good to go there. Now, clicking Preview again, we see that our event now shows our facility information together with the other details we already saw in the last preview. Now we'll go to the Resources page by clicking Request Resources. If we need any special equipment, for example, we can indicate that here. A mop and bucket will probably come in handy after everyone's finished participating in this contest. Under Category, we choose Food Handling. Mop and bucket. We add the mop, and we add the bucket. Clicking Preview again. Wait, where's the mop and bucket? Well, up here we have some tabs. One is marked Resources. Clicking there, we now see our cleanup equipment. Finally, let's take a quick look at the Images and Attachments page. If we wanted to, we could browse for an image file like maybe a photo of last year's cookie toss. The image would display along with the other event details when viewed online. We could also attach a file, such as a release form for participants to sign and bring to the event. Now, at this point, I've entered all the data I need on all tabs, so I click the Preview button one last time. I review the information, and when I'm satisfied, I check that Release Event is selected and click Finish. I know that my event has been added if I see a message like this one in green near the top of the Add Event window. Errors or conflicts appear in red. To learn more about the options and capabilities of your calendar, contact Active Data Exchange at 610-997-8100 or email Active Data Support at support@activedatax.com.